Okie dokie, here we go. So we are live. Fantastic. Hello everyone who's in here already. Hello Steve. Thank you YouTube for telling me I'm live. I think I know. I'm on it. Lovely. So how are we all doing this afternoon? So I think there's 3 people here so far. So I'm only going to be probably going for about 45 minutes to an hour. Bit of a short one. Well, say short compared to the last one, which was 2 hours long, so just over. So yeah. Hello Kenny, how you doing, mate? Yeah, so this is going to be just like a general chat kind of thing. Just to tell you what's happened since the last stream, even though it was only a couple of days ago. How many pieces of hardtack? Well, I've still got some left. Well, I've actually got basically all of it left from the trench event, so that, yeah, I don't know about in a minute. With no water as well, Jesus Christ. So it's just going to be a general chat, just update you what's happened since the last live stream was only a couple of days ago. New improvements, etc. Steve of Listening History UK, if you are following his TikTok, and if you've seen his live stream, you'd have seen he's got his set of equipment for the podcast. So that'll be going hopefully live, well, being broadcast anyway, published, I should say, within about a fortnight or so. Hopefully, I've just got to get most stuff through. So we've got a sponsor as well, which is great. Yeah, it's looking really, really good. So I've just got to get my equipment sorted and that, just finances wise. Oh, we've just got to wait for that. So more fun times. So that's coming about. Also, looks like Steve might have a location for Living History UK Fest next year, hopefully. There's a couple of places up in the Midlands near where he lives, so it looks really, really good and promising. So that'd be great. I'll probably be doing a talk or so down there, or a couple anyway. Probably on one of the topics I brought up in the last live stream. So sorry about all the background noise. The windows are open. There's traffic and that going by. Yeah, so probably one of the topics I spoke about in the last live stream. Basically around Operation Sea Lion kind of thing, which is a topic which is very annoying to me, to say the least. Sort of how people predict or Britain would have fallen and all that sort of stuff. I go into it in quite a bit of length in the last live stream, so I won't go into that now. But yeah, so just a general chat, like to see how everyone's doing, what people are up to, anything new they picked up, or along those sort of lines, and talk about also some video ideas for the future as well. Just because things have been light on the ground with videos wise, I think live streams are a very good way because I can just sit down and don't have to edit anything really. And I can just talk about a few things, but I want to do some video ideas for the future. I want to try and do a redo of the member of First Airborne at Arnhem. I want to redo that again. It's a bit frustrating because all the footage, etc., I had left from that was a bit. It was jumbled together a bit badly, and YouTube were assholes in the way of copyright claiming some of the from the footage and that, which is bizarre. And actually, it wasn't YouTube; it was BBC who copyrighted some of the footage, even though it didn't belong to them, and also it was free to the public, so it was a bit ridiculous. Going to do a Cornwall Wilson. Oh, that'd be cool, mate. Oh no, I like Gunman. Oh, cool. Yeah, Gunman Airsoft are really, really good. 24, 23, 24. Oh, cool. I need to get back into doing Airsoft. I really, really do. I've been off the sort of circuit for a long while now, and I think probably the last game I did was probably 2018 in November, so a few years ago now. Well, basically almost 3 years ago. Yeah. Hello, Herefordshire. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Good of you to drop in. Now I'm got a subscriber which is a museum now, which is kind of cool. Also, Herefordshire, or known as Herefordshire Lad, on TikTok, he has offered to do possibly a talk, etc. Maybe at the probably on the podcast, if anything. So that'd be great. Going to be fun. British, West German, US, East German. Oh, wicked, mate! That'd be awesome. I'd love to do one of those again. Absolutely love to do one of those again. But yeah, Shalab basically said he was happy to do like maybe talks on maybe Gallipoli or things of that nature. So that'd be very, very good to do. Have him on as like a guest of the podcast, which would be great. Absolutely great. So I hope everyone's good today. I hope they're keeping out of trouble. I know I'm not. Is any news in the open world outside of my little bubble? Oh, wicked! I'll have to give that a look. Actually, I might as well give that a look now. Actually. That's wicked. I'll have a look at that. Into future. Oh, that'd be wicked, mate. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, likewise with if anyone's a customer with my channel, obviously, the Hampshires, or Hampshires, or the 37th foot, or the 67th foot, whatever floats your boat, really, from its probably from its formation till its amalgamation. Well, third amalgamation, basically. I know it was second. Yeah. Because at one point it amalgamated with the 67th to create the Hampshire Regiment. After it was the North Hampshire and South Hampshire, with the 67th and the 37th. Who could come and do a podcast? Oh, that'd be brilliant, actually, Steve. That'd be amazing. Be absolutely amazing. So, also in regards to on that sort of subject, doing podcasts at the museum, I know Ramsey. Who, if you've seen Ralph Moore's channel, you've seen him on there possibly, is obviously one of the officers for Monty's Men. And he was talked about because at the We Have Waves Festival, he was there on behalf of the Airborne Assault Museum, which is based at Duxford. He was talking about possibly getting the guys to go down and be guests of the museum, basically, and get to see lots. talking about the back collection and things like that. We could possibly do the podcast there. Over there. Sorry, the dog's being a mess. Sit. Stay there. Good guy. So possibly we'd add it, and obviously we'll go to several different museums, etc., and see how we get on, and do little short, maybe like 15, 20-minute episodes, etc., from the museum, and maybe talk to maybe the curators if possible, and see how that goes. So it'd be a very, very good thing to do. Yeah, that'd be good, mate. That'd be absolutely brilliant. It'd be good to see you again, mate, as well. I haven't seen you in ages. I think last time I saw you was probably, last September, I think. Yeah, last September during Hack Green for the Soviet threat. That was a good weekend. That was a really good weekend. And the stuff you brought as well, mate, was just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Nice. Shame the volunteer pub in where I live was actually closed down, which is a shame. Looked like quite a nice little pub. It's only up the road as well. Do you like a pub? As you can probably tell. Yeah, the stuff you brought, mate, was really, really cool. Especially that cap from the captain of the Santa Fe was very, very cool. Very, very cool. Go on over there. Over there. Go over there. Go over there. Oh, she wants to sit and say hello. You gonna lay down there? Okay, yeah, keep my feet warm. Yeah. No, that'd be good, mate. That'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely brilliant. God, bloody children outside. Been noisy. That's the thing about where I live. It's right on a roundabout, so it's you get a lot of noise, and the school's literally within a minute walk, so everything goes past my window. You gonna say hello? You gonna say hello? Come here then. You gonna say hello? There we go. There we go. Yeah, there she is. What? What? That's you. You're on camera. Look. Like, piss off now. Oh, bloody hell, she doesn't want to go now. What? Yeah, that'd be brilliant, mate. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Maybe even hope to get my dad on, actually, to us as well, to talk about some of his service. I think it's along those lines. That'd be great. Or some of his friends as well. Gosh, you see people outside. Watching this shit show there. Yeah, no, that'd be absolutely brilliant, mate. Yeah, I know a few people as well, mine through like my dad, etc., who will probably be fairly willing to talk. I think it's great because I was planning to do like interviews with my dad for like videos and that, etc. But if I can get it through the podcast, I think that'd be really, really good because then you could reach like a different audience, etc. Because the thing about YouTube is, the thing about YouTube, it could be very limited with how it goes really, and you only really reach your subscribers really, which can be a bit of a pain. That's the good thing about sort of TikTok really. It's a shame that you can't do like long videos on TikTok. Then you can do a live stream, but I need 1,000 followers for that, which isn't long now. I think we're on. Oh, good lord! Actually, let's have a look. Yes, you needy cow. Let's have a look, shall we? Where are we so far? $762, so we're close. We're just over 200 out now, so very, very, very close now, so it's getting there. Awesome. Yeah, that'll be brilliant. That'll be brilliant, mate. Cheers. Appreciate that. Very cool to do. Oh, we've got seven people watching now. Brilliant. Hi, everyone, again. If you've just joined us. Go on. Off you go. Go on. Come on. Sorry, wait a second. Go on, again. You go. Give a second back to me. Oh. And she's fucking dropped one as well. Lovely. Dirty bitch. Oh. Alright. Thank you guys, but thank yourself. You don't have to deal with that. Jesus. Yeah, no, that'd be brilliant. But I'd love to get like my dad on podcast, etc. as well to do a bit of talks about that. Over there. Go on over there. Or sit down there. Sit. Lay down. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. That's it. Stay there. And that'd be brilliant to do. Get some experiences of different things, like from Northern Ireland. I think I know a couple of guys who served in the Falklands, and that as well. And obviously, Herefordshire probably knows a bunch of people as well through his contacts, etc., and through the museum, and same probably with Steve as well. And if anyone knows anyone else, you think should maybe or give us a bell or drop us a message or etc. through our links or whatever you want to do, and we can see if we can arrange something. Also with reenactors as well, and living historians, I should say, because that's what me and Steve try to strive for. Really, is living history rather than reenacting, to say the least. Because it's that more attention to detail we try to anyway, and yeah, it's a bit more meaning to it as well, because there's one thing reenacting and there's another thing it's a fine line, but it's that more focused on, yeah, you probably get what I mean. But as I said, we'll speak to other living historians and collectors, etc., to see how that goes. Like for example, who I mentioned earlier, Ramsey, who personally I think is one of the best people if you want to talk about like rations, etc. For example, he helped advise for the 24-hour ration that Steve, or aka Living History UK, sells. They're very, very good. I've done a review on my channel, so if you want to go check that out, YouTube. I did a brief talk about it on my TikTok as well, so if you want to go look at that. What do you want now? What do you want? It's like dealing with a child. Okay. Go away. Shoot. Go on. Shoot. Go. Over there. Go. Shoot. Over there. God, it's a pain in the arse, isn't she? There you go, stay there. Dear. And she's back again. On there. Go on there. And stay there. Stay there. Oh, for God's sake. Right, stay there then. So anything you want to guys want to chat about at all? Anything, could be anything really, events wise or any subject really. We can have a chat about it, whatever we want to do. See how we get on. For example, like the last event I did was Wallingford at War with the Ox and Bucks Light Infantry guys. Steve is one of the main members in that. It was a really, really good weekend. Shame about it was pissed it down on the Saturday. Sunday was nice weather. And I've decided to bring my guts up outside of out of a moving train, so that was hilarious. Yeah, I overdid it. Yeah, a bit of a overdose on the nicotine, really, I think. It was great. So, events 2022. So, Monty's Men's next year. So, hopefully I can get to go to that. It just depends when it moves around my wedding. So, it's a bit on tenterhooks really. They're just trying to sort out the final dates for that. Hopefully soon, because I know Steve's in a bit of way if you go or not really, which is understandable really, because they are being a bit lax with the keeping updated things. I think because it had to be postponed another year, everything's sort of gone dead on the circuit really. I think with how the We Have Waves Festival was arranged as well, it was very last minute with keeping people aware. What are you looking at, you silly mare? Yes, there's people outside. They're allowed to walk outside. Yeah, so it will be hopefully here or there. So yeah, so looking forward to that. The next so-called trench event will be next year, which won't be a trench event really. It will be late 1918. So basically, the 100 Days campaign, basically towards the end of the war. So it'll be an open terrain. Do basically platoon-esque sort of towards company manoeuvres, more like large platoon with the numbers we probably will get, but it should be good. So hopefully, I know Steve and Pete, who are organising it, are looking for at least around 50 guys, because we had about just under 30 for the trench event we did a couple of weekends ago, or quite a few weekends ago now. It was early September. So that'd be great. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. That'd be absolutely brilliant. I know in 2023, they're looking to do one around sort of with esque around theme of like Operation Death Stick kind of thing, which would be great. So we're doing World War II. But next year it's got a lot of stuff on. In the way of Cold War events, yes, I'll hopefully be able to do Hack Green in the Easter, so April. We'll just see how things go, etc. And I might be able to do Odyssey. Probably we'll be doing it with my Cold War group, because I haven't been able to do anything this year with them at all. I think the only events I've been able to do this year really was Chiltern, which was basically with all the Ox and Box guys really. So it was Chiltern, then it was the trench event, and then it was Wallingford. So that's really the only events I've been able to do this year, and that was in the space of a few months really. Nothing early year because of COVID. The fun couth we've had. But yeah, I definitely want to do Soviet Straight again, because I wasn't able to do it this year because I was because it was the same weekend as the trench event really, as far as I remember. So I wasn't able to do that sadly. And the people have asked me if I want to do an event at War and Peace. Couldn't get. Some people asked me if I want to do War and Peace. I'll only do War and Peace to basically as an opportunity to buy stuff, basically as a shopping trip. And even then, it can be a bit hit or miss. But generally, it's not too bad because you have a lot of dealers who come in from Europe. You're coming from Europe, and it can be a bit thingy, but not too bad. But I always say bring euros if you're going to War and Peace, because sometimes you get things a bit cheaper if you use euros rather than pounds. And some of the dealers like it as well because it means they don't have to exchange it on the way out, which is kind of good. But yeah, War and Peace as a living history event, reenacting event kind of thing. It's either really, really hot or pissing it down with rain. And a lot of the clientele, dare to say, that is attracted to War and Peace is a bit hit or miss. It's just a bit shit, really. It's a bit shit. Because there was on several occasions I was almost run over during the night by people who were pissed driving the tank or a tank. It was a Grant or a Lee or one of the others. So yeah, and little knobheads on monkey bikes. So yeah, that's always great. Couldn't get lifted Odyssey, so I cycled. Jesus Christ, mate, you sucker from Suffolk. Back of that. Bit of a way in it. Did you have your kit with you as well? That's a hell of a journey to go, but good on you, mate. Fair enough. Especially a cycle. But yeah, so War and Peace is always a bit of hit. I love Odyssey. I know some people don't have a thing with Odyssey, but I really, really love it because it's multi-period. A lot of the guys are really great. Like packing there. Oh, fair enough. Well, like, even sort of like panniers and things like that. Fair enough. Got Malvern at the end of the month next year. Stony Music, Malvern. History in Worcestershire, International History Festival, Hat Green, Water on the Vale. Bloody hell, fair enough, mate. You got a lot going on. I think because this year and last year it was such a washout with what to do and everything at last. Because when things opened again, you had every one of their mothers putting on an event every weekend, and some people were double, triple, even quadruple booked for like weekends. So it was crazy. So you really had to pick and choose what you would go to, which was a bit of a pain in the arse. So hopefully with next year, these events will all be stretched out in several months rather than several weeks. Because I think like within the space of a month, you had Odyssey, you had Hat Green, you had Tank Fest as well, was the same weekend as we have Waves Fest. The Trench event obviously as well for people who are doing that. Obviously, it's not like a main like an event like a festival kind of thing. But obviously, then we'll have the Living History UK Festival next year as well. So that'll be good as well, which will be probably early part of the year, which will like it. But yeah, it's so hopefully we'll have it over several months rather than several weeks. Then got the 1918 event, yeah, and a few more, yeah, definitely, mate. That'd be brilliant. It'd be good to see you at that as well, mate. I'm really, really looking forward to that because an experience I've brought away from the trench event is you don't realise how tiring it is just walking around in a trench with all your kit on, etc. Because you've got to mind up where you're walking, you're crouching, you're keeping low, etc., etc. Obviously, we're not getting actually shot at, like, for real, but that sense of danger comes into your psyche once you're doing it. You want to keep low. You don't want to be just standing up on the fire step, just with your head right over during the daylight. Obviously, there is a sense of you kind of know. Obviously, it's not real, but you want to get involved in it, and like the sheer exhaustion, let alone with the sleep deprivation, and you really gives you a sense, at least a slight inkling as to what these guys went through. And we were only doing it for 48 hours, and these guys were doing it like on 4 to 5 day stints, and then we'll be back in reserves, and then be back in again. And it's crazy. And they had the actual fear of being shot, blown up, gassed, whatever. And it's an experience I'll never forget. It really it gives you. And I was hanging out my arse for about 2 weeks after that. So yeah, we keep applying for Tank Fest, but it's such a Tank Fest are really. They're even picky about like people who bring their own DX on site as well. They're a bit nitpicky. I found they're very up their own kind of thing. Yeah, they keep on us. Oh yeah, it was like when Fury came out several years ago. They're all about look at Fury, all have a big display inside the museum as well about Fury. Personally, I thought the film was a bit shit. Some of it was good, but most of it was a bit shit. For example, any Tiger tank commander with a brain would have knocked out that 76 first. Knocked out the lead vehicle, which was Fury. Yeah, true. No one knows source a sit. STL 50 Elephant tank transporter. User workshop manual. Asking for a friend. You're asking for a friend? I don't know. I have to see. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, but I do. Don't get me wrong, I do love Tank Fest as a punter. I don't think I'll ever do it as a reenactor because I've spoken to a few guys who've done it before, and they're a bit iffy in how they organise things for reenactors. Because at the end of the day, it's Tank Fest, it's a tank museum. They're all about the vehicles. If you're bringing like a tank or a vehicle, they're all on you. But if you're just going as like a living history display and you're basically just going to be sitting in a slit trench, which personally I think it looks awesome. Yeah, they're very much of the make your own kind of thing. Yeah, but that's just how it is. That's why I like Odyssey. I know that over the past few years, like the organisers have changed. Some people have good experiences, some people have bad, etc. So all to their own, really. But it's not too bad. But yeah, so events next year though, it will be absolutely amazing because it'll be more drawn out. Try bring vehicles and armor and not interest. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's like with Odyssey and definitely with War and Peace. The guys from SBG, so Second Battle Group, because they bring all the Gucci kit, because they bring all the big stuff, and they've got the numbers to match it as well. Because they, on average, they've got about 50 guys, or plus more, at an event at one time. They really attract a crowd. They've got all the cool stuff, and they're doing SS as well. So it's like this kind of like mystical amazingness that is SBG. Don't get me wrong, some of the guys I've met from the group are absolutely awesome, but as it generally goes, I'm not overly keen. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Each to their own, I say. Each to their own. I can't say they don't have some cool kit because they do. It's just it means event organisers kind of like start lactating beyond belief when they see their kit and their stuff. So that's fair enough, mate. Yeah, I don't blame you. And especially because you can take your vehicles out to it as well. So yeah, no, I would like to do tanks and trucks one year. But I just really love Odyssey because the nightlife as well is brilliant. Because when you go in the main pavilion, or the beer hall, I should say, and they do like a themed night on the Saturday, and yeah, it's brilliant. I think they did the last time I went was 2019. They did like a 70s night, and it was hilarious. And then the next night, I think it was, they did just a general fancy dress. And there was about a group of about 15 people who went as like Gumpy from Monty Python, and it was absolutely hilarious. Got some pictures of that somewhere. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was really, really funny. More than welcome on the pitch. Oh, that'd be brilliant, mate. Yeah, no, thank you very much. Will you be doing like Operation Granby or along those lines, or a bit late or a bit more recent? I'm guessing a bit more recent. Or like Herrick and things like that. Yeah, so anyone else, like, what other events you doing? Okay, yeah, Herrick and Herrick. Yeah, Steve, you were a bit overwhelmed by the aroma that sort of hit all of us, I think, during that night. Yeah, it was a bit overpowering. Thank God we didn't have like beans and shit. Christ, it would have been death, I think, for most of us. Pardon me. Well, that'd be cool, mate. That'd be really, really cool. I'll have to do a video on obviously Cold War stuff again, but probably like British Army of the Rhine, because I haven't really done one of those in a while. Actually, I don't think I actually have like a proper British Army of the Rhine video. Might have to do that later tonight. Then I might have to do a film of that later tonight, because that'd be good. Just got to get a few things out on it somewhere. Yeah, well, that'd be good to do actually. Probably like early 80s kind of thing, British Army of the Rhine. And possibly I'll do a British on the Rhine, mid to late 80s as well. You sort of see the difference of like the introduction of the Mark VI helmet, the new equipment, etc. I haven't got an L85, but yeah, to do video. Yes, I know the National Army Museum has got a exhibition on British Army of the Rhine at the moment. I think it's still there. Hopefully, it's because I really want to go to it. And they've got like a whole mock-up of the Wolfgang's Bratty van there, which would be great. There's some like the fact you could just. There's no wonder blokes thought he might have been a Soviet spy, because he would just turn up on a training area, think like in his like his Mercedes blue van. Yes, friends and foes. Yeah, that's it. Wolfgang. Yeah, he would just turn up on a training area somewhere in Germany, like where armored vehicles have struggled to get through, and he would be bouncing over like every like tank treads and every gun as well, and rough ground in his blue. Yeah, and a handful of yellow handbag. Yeah, they've got a thing about that as well there as well. I think it was a Capel, a bloke brought like his mock-up of that, of like a yellow handbag. Like, it was brilliant. That's something as well. Like, it's those little bits of the British Army of the Rhine and the British Army in Germany that don't really get mentioned. It's all well like talking about kit. And it's those things like Wolfgang's Bratty vans and the yellow handbags. Wasn't he briefed on exercises so he knew it? Possible, but like I think a lot of he would just turn up just randomly. He would be able to find British soldiers on exercise randomly and just rock up next to a bunch of chieftains in his blue Mercedes van, and it's just yeah, he was, and be able to give up beer and burgers and bratties and goodness what else. That's the thing, bratties. Oh, good, love a bratty with curry powder or curry sauce. And currywurst. Oh, lovely. There's a German kebab shop down Cali Road in Oxford. I haven't been to it yet, but but apparently it's amazing. It's really, really good. Yeah. But I'll do probably a video on that actually about the aspects of the British Army, the Rhine, etc., that aren't talked about most, and I talk about some of the kit in there as well. But I think I talk about things like the yellow handbags, etc., and Wolfgang, and life in Germany in general, because that's something that's really, really interests me. Audi don't sell Bratties anymore, though. Yeah, no, they used to, but they don't. I wonder if Lidl do, because obviously they're owned by brothers. So I wonder if Lidl do. Yeah, I don't know why they don't, because obviously Lidl might though, because they do more of the continental stuff in Lidl rather than Aldi. I'm trying to think, what are you doing, you silly mare? Don't knock the plate off. Son's behind me like a cushion now. Curry breakfast, yeah. Oh, they do it. That'd be nice. But trying to remember. Right. Let's try it again. Yeah. Breakfast. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. What annoys me is, I think it was an event ages ago. Someone was doing like a round to get like stuff for a barbecue. I said, "Can you get bratwurst?" And I knew the place they were going did bratwurst. And they came back with frankfurters. I was like, "What are you doing? This is not my arsehole." And yeah. And I said, "Get some curry powder or curry sauce," and they brought back some weird like burger relish thing instead. I was like, "Well, you've got nothing I asked for." Oh yes, they do indeed. Actually, I might have a look in Home Bargains again. There's only one up the road from me, so must give it a look in. Any other events that you might be doing next year, guys? That I might not have heard of or anything. Anything interesting? Which would be good. You insult me with your inferior. Yeah, indeed, mate. Indeed. Yeah, it was kind of an insult. Yeah, I was like, you brought me frankfurters. What am I meant to do with these thin pieces of shit? I also asked them to get some frikadellas as well, and they came back with, I think they were Melissa McCarthy. I can't remember what her fucking name is. Is it Melissa McCarthy? Oh, no, it's not Melissa McCarthy. Paul McCartney's ex-wife, she does that like vegetarian option stuff, whatever it is. The one with one leg. And they brought back a pack of those and thought they were frikadellas. I was like, no, they're veggie burgers. What the fuck are you bringing back? Yeah, it was a bit like, what am I meant to eat now? So, especially because like you brought back frankfurters and there was no rolls or anything now. So I was like, well, I can't do anything with these. So, yeah, it was a bit of a washout, really. Ended up taking some of the frankfurters and then adding it to something I got from the burger van. So, wasn't too bad. It wasn't a total washout, but yeah. Don't trust anything. Don't trust anyone to get stuff, really, I'd say. Packing has more nutritional content. Yeah, mate, tell me about it. That's a good way of putting it, really. Ow. Ow, fudge. Yeah, no, it was a bit shit. But then again, it was redeemed when I was at Odyssey, and thankfully there was a Bratty van there, which was great. However, they did not do currywurst, which I was very disappointed about, so that was a bit of a letdown in a way. Mystery meat, yeah, tell me about it, mate. Don't know what's in those pieces of shit. Isn't Malvern the sort of military fair kind of thing, as far as I'm aware of Malvern? When is it as well? So yeah, I think is it. As far as I'm aware, is it a military fair, and whenabouts is it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was with my dad at the time. Went over hoping to get currywurst and that, and they didn't even have curry powder, which was bizarre. They didn't even have curry powder or curry sauce, as far as I remember. I might be wrong, but as far as I remember, they didn't. So I was like, okay. Yeah, I do plan on going to Malvern eventually some point, because I went to... Oh, it was up north. It was in Staffordshire somewhere, as far as I remember. There was a military fair. It was good, because I managed to pick up some good things. I managed to get a fairly nice... Shall I show you, actually? Move, go on, shoot, go on, forget, go on, forget, go on, forget, go. I managed to pick up this. Not the head, obviously, but the power helmet. Very, very nice. I think it definitely is a repro, but it's a very, very good repro with the fibre band that goes around the edge of it as well. So that was a nice find for, God, I think it was 120 quid, I think it was. And yeah, it's really, really nicely done and everything for that one. And I also picked up a number 7 Enfield bayonet as well. Sit. Okay. I managed to pick up a number 7 bayonet. Is that the 24th of October? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do it this year, just because travel and it's a bit of a trek for me anyway, because I don't drive, so... And people say, oh, why don't you drive? Well, I don't fancy paying stupid money in Oxford, and we can't afford a second car. Oh, your breath stinks. Jesus Christ. Go over there, you smelly bitch. Go on, shoot. Over there. Over there. Go on, shoot. Keep going. You're on the way there. Go on, keep going. Sit, lay down. God, pain in the ass. I'm down, obviously, that weekend fighting. Good man, fight the Red Menace. Pegasus Military made. Yes, I think it probably is one of the Pegasus ones. But yeah, it wasn't actually too bad. And as I said, I got a number 7 bayonet there as well, which was really, really nice. And so the one which was pulled out of service very quickly. So it's basically the same build as like a number as the bayonet that was used on the number 5 Jungle Carbine. Yeah, Dragon Breath. Jesus, it smells fishy as well. Yeah, oof, horrible. But it's with the fittings to fit on the number 4 rifle or the Mark 5 Sten. But obviously, because it's like it fits on, but you've got the whole of the handle that sticks proudly beyond the muzzle, and then you have the guard, which then has an O-ring, which is slightly enlarged. But if anything ricochets off that, it's either a menace to you or anyone close to you, really. So it was pulled out of like actual use in action or whatever very, very quickly. But it was used parade use. There's very, very good footage. I'll try and upload it actually to the channel. I'll put some music or something over it. I'll upload them as like a 2-part thing. So it's footage of the Royal West Kents and the Hampshires in Malaya in 1952 or 3, as far as I remember. Do you want to hear some good news? Go on then. What's the good news then, mate? I hope it is good news. Where did you say you got that? I can't remember the actual fair now. It was a dealer at a fair up north. It was right after Tiger Day. Was it Tiger? It was right after Tiger Day at Bovington, and it was What price glory? I'll make it. Oh, wicked! That is wicked. Making 60 pattern and 68. Oh, that's wicked. Are they on there? Are they on sale now, or is it just in the works? Because if it's in the works, that's good. But if it's on sale, then sign me up, because that'd be good. Hopefully they're decent. But I know they've done. Obviously, they've done roadie kit, which is actually really, really well received. So. Send me a link, mate. Send me a link to if they're advertising it or if they're just like trailering it, kind of thing, and I'll have a look at that because that'd be brilliant. I'll try and remember the name of the actual fair. Actually, I might be able to find that now for you. Actually, if I can. Let's see. Excuse me. Don't want to ruin your stuff playing us. Yeah, that's true. Especially with the way things are going now and the price of it. I saw it was a fairly nicely sized as well. 6-hit pattern smock, which was 130 quid, which is just silly money. I got mine for like 25-30 quid off a Swedish website, I think it was, for the jacket. And the trousers I got not that long ago, actually, when they were only like 30 quid as well, and they were fairly good size. Sold some of my stash just in case prices crash. Oh, little rhyme as well. Oh, wicked. Yeah. I'm just trying to find out where that thing was, actually. Penkridge, that's it, yeah. Penkridge Market or Military Fair, Penkridge. Let's have a look. Yeah, Penkridge Market, because we did Tiger Day down in Bovington, and then we went up to. So I was with a mate of mine who has like a shop. Stay there, stay over there. And yeah, then we went up to Penkridge the day after, which was a bit of a trek. So yeah, it was. It was. Just getting the chair again. Careful, Sienna. Christ, pull that there. Yeah, I got that, and I think I've got some other little bits here and there as well. But it was a good day. It was a good day for shopping. A lot of money was spent because the bayonet itself was like 125, I think it was. Bit more than I would want to pay, but then again, they're difficult to find nowadays. And funny enough, the number 7s are still used as sidearms by the band of by the Corps Drum of the Guards, which is just really, really bizarre. Oh, that is wicked, mate. They look actually really good. They look actually really, really good. Oh, that's brilliant. I would definitely partake in those. Especially if they're good prices and not stupidly overpriced. I like that a lot. Cheers for that, mate. Considering Colchester is a garrison town, there is a lack of surplus. Yeah, there's you've got like Dragon Supplies, which isn't really surplus. It's more sort of like combat kind of shop, which does stuff. They do like their Repro tropical 68s kind of thing, tropical DPMs. But yeah, that's really it. They've got very little or next to none. Yeah, it's like several shops around my way of Drive as well, because there was WWS Supplies, which was in Ayrsham, used to be on Botany Road in Oxford. They moved to Ayrsham, and I think they've closed again. So it's a really, really shame. It's a really big shame. There's not enough, like Deborah's and Aldershot, the famous Deborah's, they closed as well. Yeah, they need tailor. I went up there. I picked up some of their tropical stuff that they made when I went up there with my mate when he was still in the Grens. When he was picking up some, when he was having a custom set of webbing made for him because he was going on deployment to, I think it was Iraq, to help train the train out there and keep do whatever. I think he went to Kenya soon after as well. 10 sets of cup. Oh, you had 10 sets of it. Bloody hell. Dude, how could I bought some off you, mate? I've still got a few bits of like small sets of 68, like small sets, like yeah, small as in skinny bugger size. But yeah, it's not too bad. I've been selling a few bits off here and there. Oh, that looks wicked, mate. That is absolutely wicked. I'll definitely let a few of my my contacts know that's available now, which is great because it means if I get a bit of weight on, I don't have to worry about getting originals. I'm getting my £63. I don't blame you, mate. That's probably like that's probably like rocking all shit at the moment. Still some offcuts for helmet screen MTP, and they gave me a bag. Oh, that's really good, mate. That's really, really good. No, I was quite pleased about them guys. They were nice guys, and they gave me a little deal off the tropical stuff as well. They gave me a bit of a discount because obviously my mate was up there buying a whole webbing set. He was like, "Oh, can you deal on that?" I was like, "Wicked, thanks, guys." That's not bad, mate. That's not bad. I must say, do you have anything that would help to build up a Falklands Para kind of kit, because the video I done on that, which is, don't get me wrong, my most viewed video, is a piece of shit. I advise don't watch it because it's awful. I even had to edit the title called Work in Progress. The thing is, the most comments I get on that video are about my coughing, which is not my fault. I've got Tourette's, so it was a bit of a fucking nightmare. But practically everything. I've got the helmet and that, which is fine. Trousers I'm fine with. I can use the 6Js and then windproofs and that. The main thing I need really is the smock, which are getting silly money now and it's just ridiculous to find. Yeah, don't. Please don't. For the love of God. I end up putting that on private or delete or putting comments on mute or something. Yeah, thankfully there are some nice people in that SCS windproof smock. I've got a windproof smock, but it's slightly later. I think it's 90s, but it's the Para smock itself. It's like the one that was introduced in the late 70s, which I haven't got. I've got something like a TIE Fighter Stroker. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, problem is because you've got a lot of farmland up this way as well. You've got tractors and gunners. What else go past me? And the occasional Tesla and the occasional Ferrari as well. It's a really weird mix of shit. Sounds like good 56 minutes. So we're going for a little bit longer. Another 10 minutes or so to probably about 10 past 4, and then we'll knock it on the head, I think. Yeah, but it's Para smock. So the one I've got. Give me a minute. Let me just go fetch it. Actually. Early Para smock. Sorry, a couple of 80s SES windproof smocks spare there. Oh, okay. If you've got the 80s SES windproof smocks, then I'll definitely take you up on one of those, mate. £20 each as well. Honestly, that'd be brilliant. Because yeah, I think my one's probably like very late 80s, early 90s. The one I've got, I picked up for like a tenner, I think, Capel, a couple of years ago. That's a good event though, Capel. I really, really liked Capel. There's some good dealers there, and they like helicopter flights out all the time from the actual event. It's great. Tesla and Ferrari upmarket. Yeah. The thing is, Tesla's getting cheaper now, and everyone's going to the electric, and God knows what else. Then again, not surprised with what's been happening the past few weeks, with the fuel shortage and all that sort of kind of thing. Well, courtesy of people panic buying. That's why the fuel's short. Oh, that'd be brilliant, mate. Yeah, if you can keep one aside for me, yeah. That'd be brilliant. I'll definitely take you up on one of those because I'm in need of one. And the one I've got is good, but the cuffs are fraying a bit. But that's probably like the case with all of them because it's like light cotton. They're brilliant bits of kit though. They're lovely pieces of kit. Yeah, I'll have to do always got red diesel. Yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah, let me quickly get that smock. I'll show you actually. Won't be a sec. The dog can entertain you. Oh. Okay. So I don't know if you'll be able to see the. You might not be able to see the details. Herefordshire could probably give me good details on what the actual dates are on this. So I don't know if you could see. Probably not actually. No, you probably won't be able to see that. Don't worry. I'll take a picture of it actually. I'll send it to you, mate. And you might be able to tell me with the contract number when it bounces it from. Oh, it's like the Blair Witch. But so it's God, the lighting in is crap at the moment. There we go. So blue patch, I think, which was 2 para, because I think 3 para was green, wasn't it? Yeah. So 2 para, yeah, and 1 para is red. Wings. I've actually worn this for a while now. Yeah, nice little one. I got it about 50 quid, I think it was. Maybe even cheaper, I think it was. A couple of years ago. Actually, I think I picked this up from the guy I was with, who owned a little when I was helping him with his shop at Tiger Day and Penkridge. 2 para, yeah, late 80s, yeah. I think so. Modded cuffs. I think slightly, yeah. That's the cuffs at the moment. It's such a nice bit of kit. It's lovely. I would like an earlier one, but they're getting silly money too. They're getting into Denison prices now. Yeah, they're getting into Denison prices now, which is just crazy. It costs standard on Paris. Yeah. Yeah, standard on Paris Mox. You had the different types during the Second World War, which didn't have knitted cuffs, which just had button cuffs. But generally, as standard for all smocks, was knitted cuffs. You had even guys who took took spare knitted cuffs and put it on their 68 pattern smocks, who put it on windproofs, I think, sometimes as well, which I think is quite a cool little thing. You can find them on anything, really. Yeah. Anything else kit-wise you after? After you sort of like an inventory, really. I think a few bits like here, like para, like small kit, I think, for Cold War. I've got quite a few bits, obviously, but it's just a case of the odd little bits here and there. X-Para lives up, always sees his original denizens hanging in his carriage. If he ever sells it, mate, or willing to sell it, I'll take him up on that. And then again, I doubt he'd probably want to sell it. But you never know. You never know. Blair. But yeah, I'll let you know about any other little bits here and there, which would be great. Covered in varnish. Yeah, there normally is. I think the one son from More Channel, the late 50s Paris smock he bought, which basically been used by, looks like a painter and decorator for the past 4 decades, covered in paint and God knows what else. Yes, yeah. Then again, like when after the war and after they used them and after they were in service, like if they were sold out of stock and everything, people bought them for all sorts of things, for when they went biking, or if they were plasterers, used it as overalls and God knows what else. So yeah, they were using all sorts of things. I found one which was coated in bloody paraffin at one point, because they used to use paraffin to coat certain things. It stank of it. If you went near a match with it, you'd go up like a freaking human freaking torch. And a suit hanger bag, and what makes me shudder? Yeah. It's like in the wardrobe, I've got like a plug-in dehumidifier in there just to keep everything, dry. I'm just waiting on Dickie Knight for a new trench cap.
Breaking in my B4s.
Nice one, mate. Nice one. Yeah, no, I think I definitely got to get a trench cap from Dickie Knight because I've got a few things. So I've got like, this is my one. This was from What Price Glory. This one, covered in hair and shit. That's one, which wasn't actually too bad actually. Things up quite well. Suits quite nicely, really. So it's actually not too bad. Yeah, and then the other one I've got, which I should be around here somewhere. Unless he's moved it. Oh no, it's over there. Is this one. So I got this one off a bloke on Facebook Marketplace actually. Nice B5s from Lennon. Yeah. Is that one. Really, I don't know where that's the inner end of it. Trying to get a light on there. Yeah, and I'm really, really happy with this one. It's really well made. Really, really well made. It's a 1905 Pete Cat. Very, very nicely done. 1950s Binman. And the leather jerkins as well. Like my leather jerkin is a 1941 made one. Really, really nice. It's coming so useful. I've chopped and trimmed the buttons a few times. Yeah, honestly though, so the SOF ones, they're actually not that bad. Just keep your eyes on the sole and just keep them well dubbined and treat them well, and they'll last you. They'll really, really last you. They've done me well. Using them all the way through the trench event. I still haven't cleaned them though, so I've really got to get around to cleaning because they're covered in chalk still. But yeah, they did me absolutely well. They did me good service. So I just got to put good inner soles in them, and I'll probably take them to a cobbler's every 4 or 5 months just to get them worked over. That's if I'm using that is. So I think I probably will take them to a cobbler soon just to get them seen to and treated and God knows what else. And probably the same with my ammo boots as well because they definitely need it. So ones are not values. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. Cocho line all over every month is a good shout. Yeah. Souls 2 and yeah, Jay, mine are the same. Oh, hi John, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? I'm good, mate. I hope you're doing well. Have a look at Messenger for a recent bin sale. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Oh, that's lovely. Is that shield? That's lovely. What regiment's that? SWE. Was it oh no, South Wales Borderers. Sorry. It's SWB. Yeah, South Wales Borderers. Nice. You checking for any illegals crossing the border, are you, John? Yeah, good mate. That's a good idea, actually. Nicky Wax. I'll have to give that a try, actually. I do really need to trick my boots better, really. It's just because there's so much on. There's so many different pairs that I use fairly regularly, and everything for for events. Obviously, with last year, that wasn't doing anything, but I do really need to do a bit more. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, mate. Trying to get filmed to the UK. You right, Sam? They're really, really nice, though. Yeah, South Wales Borderers. Yeah, they're lovely. Is that a converted? Looks like it's War Aid. Or is it a 49? It looks like it's War Aid, almost, which has been converted for officers' use. That's beautiful. Just general chat, John. We've been going for about just over an hour now, so now you've joined. I'll be nice, and I'll go for another 10 minutes. This is exactly what happened the other time, so I'll go for a little bit longer, just so you have the chances to say hello, etc. So yeah, basically we've just been chatting about just general things, events, and some kit as well, like this, for example, and that, and this, all sorts of things. But Herefordshire, I'll definitely take you up on the windproof. Yeah, definitely keep one aside for me, and I'll PayPal you the money over and get that sorted, because that'd be brilliant. Was on form last night. People giving out. Yeah. Yeah, no, IWM, if it's London, it's crap. They've dropped the ball. They've gone down the line of doing stupid interactive crap. Yes, the museum, how it used to be, did need a bit of updating. Don't get me wrong. However, the way they put stuff across in the old the way it was before was so much better than it is now. Like, you've got the World War One exhibition kind of thing, or the hall, or however they do it now, which is good, but they literally just talk mainly about Western Europe and very vaguely at that. Oh, here's some kit, and this is vaguely about, and that's it, and they just get on to the next bit. And it is good in their sort of aspects, but the World War II hall, which is basically just on like a balcony at this point, is crap. It's not in depth at all. It's very vague. They talk a little bit about the Far East. They don't talk really anything about North Africa. When they first opened after the refit about a couple of years ago, actually, gosh, it is a couple of years ago now. Crikey! They basically had the information for the item, say you were looking at, was about 20 foot away at some other place, which was really, really bizarre. It's very touristy now. Yeah. Did they get rid of the trench? They did get rid of the trench. The original, they've got like another trench now, which was within the World War One area of display, which is basically literally, it's just a ditch at this point, with like with a projector putting shadows on the side of the trench. It's kind of cool how they've done it, but at the same time, it's not like it was before. The thing was as well is the original trench at the Imperial War Museum, how it used to be, everything in there on all the mannequins was original kit, all original, all of it. Very little was reproduction. Practically all was original. All was very, very nice kit, which ended up in a skip. That's the horrifying thing. It ended up in a skip outside. And that is something I think I'll never forgive him for. So all this lovely, beautiful original kit. Yes, it'd been sitting on a mannequin for goodness how many decades, but it ended up in a skip outside. Yeah, it went a while. Because they closed for the refit. It was just, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible what they did with all that original stuff. Yeah, it's yeah. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they're a bit up their asses. They don't know what they want. In London for a school trip back in the 90s, and it was amazing. I remember the air raid shelter. Yes! Oh, crikey! Yeah. Yeah, it was just... Oh, it's... sort of the Mark, I think it's Mark 2. The earlier sort of main para helmet, airborne helmet, with the fibre band around. It is a reproduction. I'm trying to point. I actually thought it was original, but this is my thing. But I thought I'm not unhappy with what I paid for it. I think I paid a fair good price for it. It's really nicely done. The scrim of it, I haven't changed the scrim ever since I bought it, which I think looks brilliant on it. It looks awesome. Yeah, I think it's a Pegasus Military one. That's really nicely done. I think the French felt after. Oh, statement. How do you think the French felt after Waterloo? Probably not great. You're rather gutted, literally. Yeah. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, the way they rethink the museum is a disgrace. Really, it is really a disgrace. They've got all interactive. There's no heart in it anymore. The only bit they haven't changed in the museum is probably the Holocaust exhibition, which is on the top floor. That's the only bit they haven't changed. Sadly, you're not having it, John. I'm afraid, even for a kidney. I do need a spare kidney because I've only got one. But yeah. You got one today at work? What? What, a kidney? What, did you take it from someone's car? Crikey. Yeah, no, it's such a shame the way it's happened now. Like, I haven't been to Duxford. I think I did a long time ago. I think, but I haven't been in a long time. And the Airborne Museum that used to be an Aldershot at Browning Barracks, which was two Paras Barracks in Aldershot, which was all right when it was there. They even had the Dakota outside, which was good. It wasn't perfect though, but that has now moved to Duxford. It's now the Airborne Assault Museum. Well, it was still the Airborne Assault Museum, but it's the Airborne Assault Museum at Duxford now. And a couple of friends of mine who are with Miko, Ramsey and Alan Pryor and Simon Ruffin-Moore, went down and have helped sort out things and gone into the archives, etc., and helped improve. And it looks amazing now. And they've got access to a lot of stuff in the archives, which is just brilliant. Live with some fava beans and a nice cold candy. Jesus Christ! But no, yeah, it's a bloody travesty. It's a travesty what they've done there. The Churchill War Rooms are still good, and HMS Belfast is still good. Thankfully, they can't really do much to fuck those up. Touch wood. Wouldn't put it past them. But, got someone like the video. Awesome. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Bear with. Right, let's get rid of all that shit. Send you a message. No, you can fuck off, random people who want to send me weird stuff on Facebook. Sadly, the Mega Museum creators are just looking at stepping stones. This is why I love small museums, like regimental museums. Obviously, you have hit or miss with how the things are sometimes, but some things aren't great. But there's a lot more interesting things you can find at the local small regimental museums or just general like county museums, which are much more in-depth and interesting. I think at the end of the day, those ones are more focused at, say, the person who wants to learn rather than the general public, the wider general public, which I think the large museums like IWM does. However, I think the one, it has its hit or miss. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of qualms with the National Army Museum. Don't get me wrong. They the videos they put out back in 2014 when they were comparing the kit of the BEF in 1914 to kit of the current serving soldier was appalling. It was really, really appalling. They were using like shitty repros. The information they was touting was bollocks. You would have thought from the National Army Museum they could have actually put forward some original kit to do a talk on, but they didn't, which was such a shame. I think Simon Roth from Moortown does a good video of breaking that down, because he talks about one of the things that bring up, like, oh, you the water in your water bottle, you must drink it quick because otherwise it would go brown and horrible, and it's like no, it won't at all. As long as you keep fresh cork in, etc., and yeah, it's fine. Of course, the head was Belfast. True, mate. True. We will getting rid of land warfare music. Really? That's such a shame. I have to visit there before they close. Is it closed already, or are they going to close it? We will go visit Stats Museum one time, record a podcast. Definitely, mate. Definitely. That'd be good. And definitely the Airborne Assault Museum. They let my son fire one of the 4.5-inch guns. That was cool. It's funding. We, as the Regiment Museum, receive no funding at all, unlike the mega museums. I think it's done by fundraising. Yeah. I think that's the thing. When you're taking everything via fundraising and like as you just said, the shop and that, you want to pay a lot more attention to making it worth what you put out there and what you put on display and how you display it, because if you do it well, the funding will come in, and you want to make it better. With these larger museums where they're getting like donations and funding through every orifice and everywhere, it's crazy, and they don't really care anymore. And as you said, it's just about their career at this point, and also going. Steve will get this, the woke society. Yeah, I think there's a lot of trying to make history current to and with a 21st century lens, which I think is not a good way to do it. Like, you want to be able to make it relatable and obviously be able to be understood by people of today, but the same thing is like you can't expect to put the same values of Britain in 2021 compared to Britain in 1940 or Britain in 1914 or Britain in 1879, for example, or Britain in 1815. You can't expect the same things to be done then as they were, or now as they are then, really. Clothing and vehicles sent elsewhere. Oh, that's such a shame. It's hot now. My mate's granddad served on Belfast when I was doing convoy. Oh wow, that's really cool. Or doing like the Arctic convoys. It wasn't real blank shell. They have shell-based converters to hold. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. That's really, really cool. But yeah, I think we'll have to go. Steve, at one point we'll have to go down to Winchester, because you've got the Green Jackets Museum down there, or Green Jackets, the Hampshire Regiment Museum down there too. I think there's a couple others. I think the Gurkhas Museum is down there as well. So we could probably do several in one day, really. And also you got the cathedral there, which honours all of those as well. And there's a beautiful memorial outside the cathedral itself. Yeah, Royal Green Jackets. Ship in the US, can't remember the name of it all, but the staff were dressed as sailors. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey Jay, how you doing, mate? Again, I think this might go on longer than it needs, than I was planning to. But whatever. Was here early, but getting my focus. Oh, I know his mate. How's your father anyway? I know you took him to the doctors the other day. I hope he's all right. The Black Mafia. Indeed. Give me 2 seconds. I just got to deal with the washing quickly. Sorry. Chat amongst yourselves. It was well just made. No worries, mate. You're very welcome, mate. Not happy to become a jacket comes from. honestly, I was. The quizzes are great. I love the quizzes that Steve does. Really, really good. Must say, it's not giving any trade secrets away, but having a Google is very, very helpful. Oh yeah, no, yeah, don't know, mate. That's He's not in at the moment. I specifically made it so he's out. So, good evening, Boff. How are you doing? And Dustin Daniel to you too. Or however you're pronouncing the strange alphabet the Russians use. Yeah, no, Joe. It's yeah. I think my grandmother was the same, and the same with my partner's grandfather as well, actually. So. Yeah, I hope he does all right though. Get quiz sorted soon. It's been a while. Yes, it has been a while, Stephen. Really? Noodle language. I did think it meant goodbye, Osfodania. But, you know, whatever. Yeah. I just put the other next load on. Oh, good lord. Have fun, John. No, they're probably from they're probably gangsters sausage rolls. They look quite large as well. I did look at sausage roll. No puns. Yeah, crikey. They definitely have to do nearly festive bake time. Oh, crikey, yeah. God, no, at work at the moment we've got all the Christmas stuff in. It's just, we got it in a couple of weeks ago. And we had, bloody hate Christmas. Christmas Day, I absolutely love. Don't get me wrong. And sort of a few days before and after Christmas, I absolutely love. The build-up, I can't stand. And obviously, whilst at work, we've got all the Christmas crap in at the moment, and trees and tinsel and fucking shit tons of potpourri. God, it stinks. Yeah, the only reason I look forward to Christmas is eating food and getting free shit. then again, I'm having to pay for a lot of other crap as well, so it's fun. All good and good. Who are these people? Who are these random people? I don't know who you are. Stop sending me random messages. Oh, look. Random messages from people I don't know. Have a look at this lovely message. Oh, you can't see for shit. Oh, no, there you go. Oh, it's all backwards, though. Fun times. It's from a Virginia, New Haven. Of course, I show you my pussy, my site, etc., etc., etc. How nice I can go out with you. Yeah, fuck off. Random crap. Delete. Go away. Block. Fantastic. Go away. Yeah, scored. Yeah, rather not. If I click on that link, my phone will be fucked. It's opening Pandora's box, I think. I was asleep. Love you long time, yeah. Off your $10. $68 and $85, Pat. God, Levi, please speak English. Not that froggy tongue. I know you're originally from Canada, but Jesus, you have to go all weirdly native. Also, Bob, I'll have to send you a couple of pictures I got sent by Hereford. That What Price Glory are doing 68 and 60 pattern smocks and trousers, etc., which is brilliant, which I'm really looking forward to. Yes, oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, French into China. That is kind of a cool period as well. Don't get me wrong, the French are, have English view on the French, but they did do well during the Great War and etc. beforehand, and they do get a lot of bad rap for what happened during the Second, but they didn't do too bad. It's just as I said in the last stream, it's their leadership that is bad. That'd be brilliant, actually, mate. I could probably do a comparison of that and what the British were using in Malaya, probably. Do a great comparison of that, or even Borneo, actually. Do a good comparison on that. Be good to do. I do need to get a Mark V stem, though. Or I'll get them on carbine. Actually, that might be a bit easier. A bit cheaper as well. But we could have a look into Wehrmacht and SS in the FFL in Algeria and in the China. Oh, okay. It's kind of cool. Brave Sir Robin. brave Sir Robin. F1 was 1980. Oh, okay. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I see. Okay, I'll do a comparison. I'll probably do a comparison that then with, say, do the Swiss, the French, and then the British, I think. Although I am sourcing. Yeah, I think definitely look into that. Look into Indo China stuff, mate. That'd be great for you to do. Really, really cool. But I would like to expand on my Vietnam kit, mainly the Australian side of it, but the American side as well. And definitely get more in depth with my Malaya kits, because I actually haven't done I did do a video a while ago on it, but not as in depth as I don't think I had the boots at that point as well. So I've got a bit more different kit, but by now as well. Jesus Christ, 16 countries. Who are you missing so far from NATO and the Warsaw Pact? Crikey. Been trying to find a Brothers Vest squad radio. Yeah. It's like with anything. It's like with the Klansman stuff as well. It's getting a bit pricey. A friend of mine, I think he might still have it. I don't know if he does, but he might still. He had like the full set of like all the Klansman stuff as well. He might have sold it by that point. That was a while ago now. That was when he was in his old digs in his old shop. But yeah. Indochina would be M47. Algeria would, I think, TAP 15 something. Yeah, I think so. Jennifer and Radifan. Oh yes, the Radifan haven't had good videos yet. Yes. I'm trying to remember. Like, was that Oman? Or am I talking out my arse? I'm trying to remember. Romania from Warpack, yeah, Belgium. I suspect. Oh, yes, please, John. I'll definitely take you up on that, mate. Definitely take you up on that. Lux, Canada, and USA, I think. Huh. But yeah, Dylan Farr and Radifan. Please, please correct my memory, Hereford. I keep thinking, is that Oman? But I'll say again, I'm talking up my ass probably. Yes, Oman, yeah. And it pinged like the switch in my head going, I think I know where that is. Mine is looking at Swedish. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Because they've got some cool post-war stuff. And even like during the war as well, the Swedes had some cool kit. Or interesting kit, I should say, anyway. Definitely something to look into. But I think I've definitely got to do some more Commonwealth stuff because it's something. Yeah, but I'll remember it. Yes, yeah, that was the SAS where they had the 25-pounder, wasn't it? I think, as far as I remember. That's kind of cool, mate. You met your Sultan of Oman. Very nice. Very cool. Just give you a bell tomorrow evening about the podcast to see what have. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, we'll probably have you on as a guest as well. Talk about the RUC and things of that nature, and probably of your own service if you'd be happy to do that as well. Because you've got some interesting stories you could probably tell. But yeah, that'd be great. That'd be absolutely great. We'll probably do an episode in Northern Ireland. Definitely, and then me and you could probably just go off and chat for hours. We'd have to. A 25-pounder shotgun. Yeah. That's a really cool, interesting fight. Or confrontation, let's just say. Got a 500-pound tip from Alex Ferguson. Nice. Very cool. Lava operated on his own even after bringing shot. Yes, it's crazy. It was already DMC as it was. Yeah. He should have got the VC. Other troubles video. Cheers, I appreciate that. I've got some very interesting comments on that video as well. One of which was makes me feel sick. I was like, then don't fucking. And one of the I think in front of another subscriber said, don't fucking watch then. And other people saying, oh god, if the Americans had been operating in Northern Ireland instead of us, I was like, okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, I know. From what I've heard, yeah, lower. Yeah, beast of a man. Absolute beast of a man. The definition of brick shithouse. Also searching for ideas. So, oh wow. Saw from this era. Wicked. I don't know if John might be able to help you on that. I know John's got some Israeli stuff. I know he's got some Israeli berets, I think, as well. So he might be able to help you on that. So get you guys talking. But no, John's got some great videos on Northern Ireland as well. Like, absolutely great videos. A lot more than me. He's got a lot more kit to go through as well. He's got some great RUC kit, etc. But it's finished for the part. Oh, brilliant, mate. Wicked. That's going to sound brilliant. Ooh, more photos. Wicked. That's so cool. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Apparently, barriers differ with brigade and some army. Go heights and have a different beret to the side. Oh, cool. Can share what I have sent. Oh, wicked. Is this tack? Or is this get rid of everything? And then very cool. Very cool. And also I'll show the stuff from the good. That's the Southwest Border stuff, which is what Hereford has. Very cool. Oh, Bob Bennett, okay. Military medal from where we're at. Awesome. Sorry, that's the other thing. This is the 68 pattern stuff, what Price Glory are doing, which looks awesome. And the 60 pattern. And then the 60 pattern jacket, or smock, I should say. Yeah. God, the glare on the screen is ridiculous. You can't see it well. I'll probably post them, actually. You can kind of see that. Oh, that's other stuff. Very cool, though. Yeah, Bob Bennett. Very cool. Cheers, Steve. Appreciate that. Well, it looks like we're probably going to go to 5 o'clock, so might as well do another 2-hour stream. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. It gets good to have these chats anyway, so because it gets information going, it gets people meeting each other as well. Like so John can meet Boff as well, people, things like that. So yeah, Levi, if you want to talk with John or Boff and Boy, I should say, you might be able to help you out with some of the Israeli stuff if he can. I think as I said, I think he's got some bits and bobs. So correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. And sent you a special. Okay. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Yeah, won't be showing this one, I'm afraid. That is brilliant. That is so cool. There's something about sort of like the 60s. Oh, so cool. Cheers to that, mate. Different. I did one there last week. Check out the average. Yes, definitely. Back in the late 90s, I worked with a doorman who was an exorcist at a load of Millwall fans tried to break into the club bar. He put their bodies in a pile. Oh, yeah, no. I think I definitely have to get a brew on, John, as well, actually. Are you getting a brew on? In your little outpost at the border? Or sorry, at the airport, I should say. Or wherever. I should say, well, the border to the world, I should say, if you're in an airport. Sounds like a great guy, though. Put 20 blokes on their asses. Brilliant. That's so cool. Can arrange a podcast. Oh, that'd be fucking amazing. That'd be absolutely amazing if you could, mate. That'd be brilliant if you could arrange that. That'd be wicked. That'd be absolutely so cool. As I say again, like I said earlier, getting people like that on the podcast would be, yeah, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, definitely. John, I don't know which unit to do, but 67, 73 fields set up. I think I saw something from the fields. That's just brilliant. Appreciate that, mate. Really, really appreciate that. God, the amount of spam messages. Holy shit! Bloody hell. 35 spam messages. Bloody piss off, morons. Proper SES, not with this modern two. Yeah. Tell me about it. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like watch like SES Who Dares Wins and things like that, and it's all right. But I find the Ant Middleton types a bit. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I really like Phil Campion. He's a nice bloke. I met him at War and Peace a couple of years ago. Also, he's ex-Hampshire as well, so that makes it even better. Ex-Hampshire, and then went to PWRR when they migrated. But yeah, like people like I really like the people like John McAleese and people like. Sadly, obviously, he's not with us anymore. His health deteriorated after his son passed. Well, his son got killed at an Afghan, so that's a shame. But yeah, like guys like that, they're like the old school SES kind of thing. And then obviously before that as well, the guys who served in the Radifan and things like that. I think your washing machine is waiting. Yeah. Tell him about. I better close the door. Actually, it's making a bit of a fucking racket. So it's got its pilot's license. Waiting clearance. As for you, boy, my collection is at your disposal. Should you? Thank you. Appreciate that, buddy. Really appreciate that. I'll definitely be taking you up on that and definitely doing some comparison stuff and probably because you're down in your London way, aren't you? So either way, I'll come to you or you come to me with a few bits and bobs, or even like an event or something. We'll do a rundown of some kits. That'd be amazing. I'll try and bring like a mannequin as well, so we can just put some stuff on a mannequin, or just do from me to you, etc. Do the whole Chuckle Brothers kind of thing. Their uniform have not changed much since the 70s, as I. Okay. Phil runs an Essel site up north. Oh, does he? That's cool to know. Yeah. RP Mac. God, what a cool bloke he was. What do you want? You coming up to the sofa again? Flying dust dice. I don't actually know what you make it. It's not Dyson, but it's some other random crap. Obviously, so it's a small one as well. It's only got a small drum space. What the landlord has bought. What was the pants Ross Kemp made about the SAS? Oh, it was Ultimate Force. It was Ultimate Force. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Ultimate Force. Like when I first started watching it, I thought this is all right, and then it just got silly. It got really silly and crap. Yeah, Ultimate Force. London at present, we consider something. Probably go for a drive to your display stand. Yeah, that'd be good, mate. Yeah, standard booster kit. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Ultimate Force. Oh god. Why? Oh why? Oh why? It's a shame because like that was terrible. Yeah, I spoke to I've got a mate who's ex-Royal Engineers, and he was linked with the I think it was Royal Scots and Irish and that. When Ross Kemp went over there for like the second series of Ross Kemp and Afghan, apparently he's a sound bloke. He's actually a really nice bloke, and he actually helped out if anything needed doing. He'd lend a hand, him and the crew. So yeah, he was actually really well liked, and he was with them for like 6 weeks as well. So it's not like the average kind of like reporter or press that's we're there for like a couple of days or maximum a week. He was there for almost 2 months with them. So yeah, he became sort of part of the platoon. So as far as I'm aware, he was a good bloke with them. So and he really respects them. So good read just by seeking down and across the angle. I have to give those a look in actually. Yeah, just change the buttons to see the unseen. Oh, wicked. Yeah, I told you John was a good one to look for that sort of stuff. So yeah, I definitely have to do actually regarding like videos and actually books as well. Like Heracles just said, I have to do like another book review of some other things. So probably I've got a whole stack of. I've got some more books to come as well. Like my mum's moving, and a lot of stuff's in the lockup, so I've got to get a bunch of stuff down here and hopefully have like a proper bookcase that isn't plastic shit. As you can probably see over there, which is that piece of crap. Oh, she's looking at the window again. It's really weird like that. Yeah, that piece of crap. So hopefully get that sorted and get some decent bookcase, and I'll do like a book review or something. Because they're really interesting. It's nice to sort of thing. Because the last one I did was on a book I got from my friend Rick, which was great. Good little read. I must read that again actually because it's been over a year. It's been over a year now since I got that. So, okay, we'll go on for until 5 o'clock, and then we'll knock on the L. I think. Look up Red Living Airsoft on YouTube. He did a great video. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I bet that was a bit controversial when he went to the site. God, people just it's a kid. Who cares? But people just get really uppity about things like that. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't see the issue with it really. On my shelf is pants. Yeah, yeah. It's like those sort of workman garage kind of like for your tools shelves things. It's normally a bit taller because you can add stuff onto it. But yeah, it's when you've got about a bunch of like books because it's like 3 shelves and you've got a bunch of books on the top. It's just bowing to buggers. As you can see, it's like really bowing. Look at that. That's so bad. Yeah. Definitely got to get a new set of shelves, just to get something solid. Also, it's got to fit in the room as well, so trying to avoid knocking the pictures or anything. I might have it in that corner over there actually, and when there's a bit of space. But yeah, I'll see how it goes anyway. But because of like we've got the hatch to the cellar over there, so it might be a bit of an issue. Just how it is really. So yeah. Okay. Oh, finished advert. Fantastic. Awesome. I'll give it a watch when the stream's over, and I'll let you know how it is. Or from my end anyway. I'll probably just say, "Oh shit, it's shit." No, it won't be. It'll be all right. Playboy collection review. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Now, guest on the podcast, we have Stringfellow. But I remember finding his video on the boots. Oh, wicked. Oh, dear. But yeah, as I said at the start, the podcast is close to basically launching now. Well, obviously, I'll be getting the recording kit, my recording kit soon. Escorts and Grass, and my recording kit soon, which would be great. And then we can start doing the first few episodes, and hopefully we'll be launching within about a fortnight. So it'd be great, really, really good to go. Old SOF catalogs for comedy. Oh god, yeah, like some of the stuff because they've got the guys who run the business as like models for their kit. It looks fucking horrendous. Oh god. Then again, if you want a good laugh, anything that History Bunker do is comedy gold for people who like nitpicking kit. You don't even have to nitpick. It's like literally just whole broad strokes of shit. Yeah, SOF have gotten better, but the History Bunker are probably the worst. Like it's just so bad, so bad. But there are worse people, not even shops, etc. There are worse people who put kits together. There's one bloke I know. Steve's had a friend request from this bloke as well. He was Greek. Paddlators, yeah, and replicators, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Some of the stuff they've sold aren't too bad. I know some of the like pouches for their 08 they've been stuff aren't too bad. You just got to watch out for the brass work, but not too bad. The occasional bit is alright, but broadly, it's very easy, quick production stuff. So it's not perfect. It's not great, but they're not. I'd rather buy from them than I buy from History Bunker, to be honest with you. So Got a load of old War Machine magazines from the... Oh, wicked! I've got a bunch of like magazines as well. Actually, I've got to have a look through. Good to find. But yeah, as I was saying, this guy, this Greek guy, he sent me a friend request on Facebook. I was like, okay. Had a look at his picture. I thought that looks dreadful. The kitty set up. And the other picture he had in his profile, which was his friend, had like these like cartridge carriers like on this belt strung over cross straps, like webbing cartridge over this thing with like a plastic joke shop Thompson. It looked horrendous. And the main guy's profile picture was him wearing like a really bad battle dress with mixed match 37-pound weapon, which wasn't crossed at the back; it was just straight down. When a Glengarry and like really badly made a really badly made kilt, and was also a IRA sympathiser. So I was like, okay, random, but whatever you want to do. With a picture of the woman with the Armalite in, I think it's Belfast, which was like a stage photo, saying this is what resistant looks like. I just basically told him to fuck off. Yeah, it was just, yeah. Hi, Kentucky. How you doing, mate? Bandolier. Yeah, it wasn't really a bandolier. He basically got like a webbing belt, stuck some like webbing cartridge carriers, like the small type mortar crews and machine gun crews used, put them on there and then strung it over his shoulder. It was really weird. Really, really weird. Some of my launch audience pouches. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing because they've been on the museum for a while now. Did you have like charges and that in them with rounds in the museum itself when you took off the thing? Not UK bandolier for £20. That's not bad. What, the plastic type or the cotton type? Probably the cotton actually. And with me on my channel, Boffin. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, speak to you, John, mate. Yeah. I'll try and get the picture up, but I'll crop it a bit, just so we're not exposing people and etc. on the stream, because that wouldn't be fair. Even if I would like to, because they're morons. But it was funny. It was really, really funny. It was one of the funniest things I've seen. It was very hilarious. A couple minutes now, and then we'll end this stream, which is gone for 2 hours again. So it's been fun. It's really good to talk to you guys. Always good to do that. So yeah, that's quite cool. Oh, okay, yeah, the late 80s ones, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the bandoliers I had with my Falklands power loadout video I did, which was appallingly crap, and which she wants to send me a message again. What the hell? Go away. Yeah, and it wasn't great. Actually, I've just found it. This was the loadout. So just let me turn on the brightness a bit, actually. Yeah, it wasn't great. It really wasn't great. I didn't have a cover on the helmet at all or anything. Yeah. This looks a lot better, but even so, that wasn't perfect. But it was a lot better than the actual main video it was. Let's see if we can find these wonderful people. Yeah, the synthetic ones I think are late 80s, and they're like a nylon. Oh, actually, here's what I mentioned about earlier with the bayonet with the number 7 being used as a sidearm. Whoops, used as a sidearm for the band of the guards, which is really, really weird. Ooh, someone likes the stream. Dislike the stream. Oh, really? Oh. It's a shame, isn't it? Someone disliked it. Well, everyone to their own, really. No idea who. Well, sod them. Okay. They dislike it. They can go they can go elsewhere. So it's fun times. Whatever they want to do. What the hell's that? Cool. Wait, what? Normally. It's okay. I know. Thank you, John. Good man. Exactly. It's still interaction. It probably was. Wouldn't be surprised. Probably mentioned that Corbyn was an arsehole or something. I don't know. They're all fucking communists. God damn. Probably one of the Insulate Britain ones. He probably just got back from blocking the M25. I'll find this picture before I thing up. If it's the last thing I do. Good lord. That's kind of cool. So Britain is excellent for my bit. Yeah, no, appreciate that. No, these are fun. Yeah. Famous last words. Self-insulation. Yeah. Thing is, like, all these Muppets you from Insulate Britain haven't insulated their own homes themselves and gone about, oh, we need the government to pay for it. No, it's because you can't be asked to pay for it yourself, so you want the government to pay for your house to be insulated. You inconsiderate, jammy git. Like, that's why one of them, like the main guy who's in charge of it, walked off freaking Good Morning Britain in a huff because he got fucking called out for being a twat. Put your comments to my Stasi contact. 12 PM. I'm off to make some dinner. No worries, mate. Have fun. Hope the missus enjoys the dinner. Yeah. Oh, I didn't expect us to turn into this. Of course it would, mate. That's what makes it fun. It's almost like this. You see that? There you go. Oh, it's all back to front. Oh, don't worry. I'll probably post it in the group or something. I will find those photos. It's the last thing I do. Oh well. Oh. What's git? Another word for twat or dickhead, probably. Basically, yeah. Definitely. Oh god. Yeah, but it basically means like dickhead, mate. That's what git means. It's a more of a nicer way of saying it as well. God. Yeah, there's some people me and Boff know and Steve know as well, and that are a bit arse holy. You think they're holier than thou, and when they get told where to stick it, they get a huff on. It's just how the world works, isn't it? People always want to be offended or take issue with anything these days. You've just got nothing to do with them. But you know, the world goes round. The world goes round. Right. I think we'll knock it on there, guys. Really appreciate you guys for watching. It's been fun. It's been 2 hours again. We're just over 2 hours now. Probably do another one of these early next week. Yeah, probably do another one of these early next week. So I'm off on Tuesday next week, or I'll do one maybe Monday night. Yeah, it depends on how I feel at the time. True. Index. Yeah, probably do one. Probably early next week. Hopefully at that point I'll have some of the gear together for the podcast, and we'll do we're probably releasing a trailer. Hopefully, cross fingers. I won't guarantee anything, but possibly. Take care, mate. Have a good one. And yeah, we'll produce a trailer on the podcast, and we'll hopefully be broadcasting within about a fortnight or so. So again, watch the space. Watch TikTok. Watch TikTok. Watch the YouTube channel. Follow the page. So British Army of Century at War is the Facebook page, or just friend me on Facebook, just Jake Brown. My picture is me in a trench, so that's quite obvious. If you want to send me a friend request on there. It's been a truly good show. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Toodle pip. Pip pip doodly doo. Yeah, so it's been great. And also check out Steve's Living History UK's YouTube, his TikTok. Also, check out his website as well. He does like mugs related to the channel, and also he's doing 24-hour ration packs. Definitely worth picking up one of those. They're brilliant. They're really, really well done. And yeah, so catch you guys later. Bye for now. Yeah, see you later, mate. Have a good one.